everyone, and welcome to Make Ours a Double podcast. I'm Lucy Jane.
And I'm Louise Marie. With our show, literally nothing is off the table.
We talk sex, divorce, motherhood,
and sisterhood,
but not forgetting friendships, relationships, hardships,
and even situationships. This gives us the platform to be real, authentic, and most importantly, raw. So expect lots of laughs, some tears, and a whole lot of love.
We hope you enjoy and just get involved.
Return of the Mac.
Yes, return of Make Ours a Double.
Oi, oi.
Episode 4, everyone.
Wow, I can't believe it.
Episode 4.
Wow, I'm really impressed.
Yeah, episode 4. It's going so quickly, actually.
So
episode 4 already.
Our Make Ours a Double Instagram has been booming.
Literally booming. I mean, you wouldn't actually even believe it if we said that to you. But we've had a lot of guys, to be fair, in the DMs.
We have got an entire new audience that we didn't even particularly cater for or thought we had catered for.
We kind of thought we were girls.
Yeah. I thought we were going to be girls chat, just kind of two girls talking about our experiences.
And I honestly didn't think guys would want to really know, because I did say to my brother, have you listened to my podcast?
And what did he say?
No, not yet. You know?
Yeah.
And I didn't think he would want to know.
Yeah, but being a brother, he might just be a bit.
I know, but I just didn't
concerned
think
about what he might hear about his little sister.
Probably that.
So
but I just didn't think we were gonna reach out to guys. To be fair,
no, we definitely have, and it seems to be that it's not particularly always a gender thing.
No.
So obviously, you were talking about dating from your perspective, and it all being from a girl's point of view.
Yeah.
Some things, it's not because you're a girl you think this, because you're a lad you think that.
Yeah.
A lot of guys have agreed with so much stuff you've said.
100%. And I know, us as girls, we all want to know what a guy is thinking.
Yes.
100%. I don't even care.
Yeah.
We all do. So there's no girl that can ever say to me that, oh, no, I don't overthink. No, I don't really care what he's thinking. Yes, you do.
We've all been in that situation.
Yes, you do. We've all overthought. We've all been on our messages and we've all been like,
what does that mean?
Yeah, he hasn't messaged me back. What's he thinking? We've all done it, you know. Yeah. And I just think any girl would want to get into a man's head for the day.
Oh, absolutely.
I would 100%. Yeah. 100%. So I guess this kind of leads us to, we've got something special.
Yay! So we have got our very old friends from high school days.
Yes.
Northgate crew.
Woo-hoo!
So Gerda, would you like to say hello?
Hello, girls.
Hey! It's so good to have you on the show.
Thank
You're our first guest.
I feel honoured. I'm honoured.
Oh, thank you for coming on. It's nice to have a guest.
It's so nice to have a guest.
And we haven't spoken to you for some time, so...
It's been absolutely ages, like years, literally years.
So thank you for coming forward.
So, are you ready for...
You might get a bit of grilling.
Yeah, are you ready for how it's going to go?
That's all right. I'll just tell you how it is. I'm not too shy, so we're all right.
Well, I didn't think you were.
It's no good being shy on here with us, Gerda.
No, that's all right. We'll be fine then. We're going to get on like a household.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is great for us because a lot of people reached out to me and Lucy about
mainly you, because you're the data.
Obviously, I bared all in the first episode. Just about the dating scene, you know, and a lot of girls were saying to me, "Oh, Louise, I'm glad I don't feel alone."
They felt they could relate.
Yeah, because they had dating disasters and stuff too, and they've been single a while, and they're still trying to find the one and what have you. So I'd love to hear it, Gerda, from a male perspective. So, how does dating work for you? Like, do you have bad dates? Do you... What, you know,
mate,
who pays, you know, who
how
pays
does it work?
for the dinner, who decides, is there a second date?
I don't know, like me personally, I don't want to start speaking for every single bloke out there. I think it's very individual, but I feel like as confident as a bloke you can be, it doesn't matter. There's always that little bit of, you're going to be, I don't know what the word is, but you're just like, so... It's absolutely horrendous out there.
Tell me about it.
They're your only lifeline, and I'm not even talking about COVID, because you know what, I was single for a long time before COVID.
Yeah.
As well, so I can't even blame it on that. But
how long were you single for?
There was this like I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of stigma between certain apps. So, like, I'm Sikh, but it doesn't mean that I'm only going to date Indian girls or Sikh girls or whatever. So it does mean that there's a few more different apps that I can do just for like South Asian people, for example, or whatever. And it's still a bit of a mind mess, really. Like, just messages, because it's just like. Personally, I preferred Bumble because girls can speak to you first.
See, do you know what my views on Bumble was? I used to think, because I'm a bit old school, you see, and I quite like the guy messaging me, but I did like Bumble in a way that I could message guys, but then I was a bit like, why should I have to make the first step? So I don't know, it was a bit, but then again, I didn't want to be...
Yeah, I felt it the other way. It's like, it's all the time the guy usually reaches out first, and also, I have to admit to you, it's an ego boost, because you can put all that blurb on your profile, and you're kind of like, well, your first convo is going to be, hi, how are you, what are you up to? I'm like, well, it's on there really, mate. Like, I like drinking, my God. You know, but then where are you supposed to start from? Yeah. It's just a natural thing to be like, hi, how's your day, blah, blah, blah.
This is like a whole new world. I know. So bizarre.
You're like me. I absolutely hate it when somebody, by the way, if anyone's out there that's going to actually slide into my DMs, please do not say to me, hey Louise, how's your day? Because, I mean,
that's just a conversation killer, isn't it?
It's so generic.
Like, you know, you're a grown man, you know, if you're feeling somebody, you look at, let's be honest, when you go on an app, 90% of it is based on the 6, 7, or how many pictures that she's put up,
100%.
right? And then you look through it, and I do, like, I'm a bit of a sucker, because after a while, like, I'm 33, I'm not just looking for a casual thing, I'm looking for something, like, proper, like, long-term, and wanting to go somewhere. So I will read it, and I'm like, well, you know what? Not all blokes just think with their little pecker. It's all about see what she's into. Are we going to be compatible?
So
I just kind of think.
Just on that subject of like you saying you know what you're looking for, and you know you're not in for the one night stand kind of thing. You want to settle down. So how do you sort of when you're on your dates? Because obviously, you don't want to come across too strong when you're on a date. And obviously I'm the same. I'm like, I know what I'm looking for. So how would you like a girl to almost come across on a date? If she's looking for the same thing, how do you put it on the table? Do you put it on the table on date 1? Do you put it on the table date 6? Like,
well, I guess you've got to start as you mean to go on.
That's what I'm saying. Where do you start?
I think for me, I'm forever the optimist. I just think some things are very difficult. You know, you go in with it's blind, isn't it? You don't know the person. There's nothing. You've got to start from zero.
Yeah.
So I think you've also got to be. I think people need to take away the bit of I don't want to come on too strong. I'm unapologetically me. I don't care. Like if I like you, I like it. If I I'm a bit old school. Like I see my dad coming home with flowers for my mum, even though
we love our
it's just like it's just and it's just a bit like
old school seems quite rare now. We say this.
It's nice, and I just think. You've got to be yourself, because if I'm not myself,
see, this is what bothers me.
6 months later, you're going to know that wasn't me that you met.
Yeah, 100%. People sell themselves to you.
Yeah,
and
they sell you a dream.
They sell you what they think you want to fall for.
Yeah,
and then, that is the problem.
And then you get into being in a relationship with them, and all of what you thought you really liked about them is gone.
It was all shit. Yeah.
So
I hate that.
I've got some questions. Well, just a question here, actually. It's not even on the list. It's just something that I kind of just thought out the top of my head. So girls usually, this is the usual pattern, right? I mean, I know you're not speaking for all guys out there, but I know girls would like to know this. So like Lucy said, the guys sell you the dream. They lure you in.
That's what I hate.
And then when they've got you and the chase is over, because let's face it, guys.
The chase is fun for the guys,
isn't it? The chase is fun. And I like a bit of chase too, but what I'm looking for, and the same as you, Gerda, when you want to settle down, so eventually the chase has to be over.
Yeah.
But when the chase is over, the guys ain't interested no more.
No,
you see, I think that's the problem with the guys. I think that it's very much a two-way street. You need to be vibing with the person. You've got to get back as much as you're giving in.
Yeah.
But I am very old school as well. I just think that you go with a bunch of flowers. You can ring her during the day, and you can drop her a message to say that you miss her or you're thinking about her. And I don't.
That goes a long way, doesn't it?
Yeah,
that goes a long way.
But it has to be genuine.
Yeah.
Don't just be out there to be like, oh, hi, beautiful, how are you? Just because you want to get in her pants.
Yeah,
you've got to do what you can carry on. There's no point.
Absolutely,
okay.
I say all of this now, but then like when I first start talking to somebody. you do get a bit shy, or you get a bit like...
Yeah.
You're vulnerable, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? Because you're putting yourself out there.
Yeah.
So have you been played, or have you been like the player, or is that not something that you've had done to you?
I have in my last relationship,
right?
Which wasn't that great.
Right.
Long story short, she ended up cheating, and I'm just not that like when you meet somebody, you know where you're going for. Like after I broke up with my ex, it was just like a lot of girls just like, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm just going to we'll just see how it goes. Whatever. Some people come out straight and just like, I'm looking for fun, and that's about it.
And do you know what? I've got to say, I do admire them people when I'm on the apps and stuff, which I'm not on at the moment because I just had a break. But I do admire them people where they're like not looking for anything serious, looking for something casual, and I think good for you. I know where I stand with you straight away.
God, definitely.
And that is, I love that.
If anyone said to me at the moment, like, oh, I'm looking for a relationship, take you out for dinner. No.
Yeah.
I don't want to get to know you.
You know exactly where you stand with them. So, Gerda, right, okay, so you're this old school gentleman, flowers, all this. Tell us if any of our viewers, and we know you are dating somebody at the moment, so sorry everybody.
Yeah, Gerda's off the table.
Yeah, he's off the table.
Don't see my picture yet, so don't apologise yet.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
That's judgy straight away.
You're judging yourself, okay? So, Mr. Old School, flowers, this, that. So, you've obviously dated somebody. Tell me and Lucy and everyone listening how this went. So, the first date.
What was
the ideal first date? What did you do?
Okay, so we
make us all feel sick.
We don't usually like the success stories.
So we met through a mutual friend, actually.
Okay, love that.
So a friend of mine.
This is
and you know what?
Old school.
So she was just like, how's the dating scene going? I was like, I'm off the apps. I'm not doing it no more. It's headache. These women are stressed out there. I'm not looking for that. And she's like, I've got an old school friend of mine. I think you two will get on like crazy. And so this was like January, just a few months back, and we started talking, and then obviously there was lockdown. And
did you like her straight away? So what did you obviously I know people say like they go for personality, which I mean I know people go for personality, but there's got to be something that draws you.
Was it just the energy?
I think that's a bit of a cop out, because you don't know personality until you start talking to somebody on a deeper level beyond the hours work and all that. For me, it was, or for both of us, I suppose, after we spoke about it, it was easier because we had that mutual friend. So we were kind of like confident knowing that this was a good friend of each of ours who kind of knew us both and knew that we would.
And already,
there's a mutual respect there, isn't there? Because you're not gonna disrespect either one. Because then this friend is, it's awkward, isn't it?
Can I just say to all my friends out there, thanks. I'm not set up with no one.
We've exhausted all avenues, Louise.
I mean, you're saying there's no hope for me now.
Of our friends.
I was going to say, that leads to Louise. That's the end. The end of the road for you. Until the end of the line.
Okay.
It was, and I think that took a lot of the pressure off. It was a soft introduction, really, wasn't it? And it's like, oh, good, it's funny. He doesn't take life seriously, but he's looking for this. And then, oh, Denisha's, she's very very funny. She's confident. She likes to have a laugh. She likes to travel. So you get all those little bits. But when you just talk, me and her spoke, and she was like, I'm going to send her a picture of you. And it's always the awkward one because she being a girl with a mutual friend, she was like, that picture's no good. And I must have sent her like 20 pictures.
Honestly, Louise would say that to me 100%. The amount of times I do send her a photo and she'll say, Lucy, what are you thinking? You can't wear those trainers.
Absolutely not.
But I'm like, but Louise, that's me. That is me.
This goes the whole...
Thank you very much. I'm glad a girl is the same.
No, honestly, Gerda, me and Louise are very different like that. Yeah. Like, I will not go and just put a different pair of trainers on to impress someone, because if they did rock up at my front door, the likelihood is I would be wearing my trainers from 10 years ago.
Which she still has. But I just think that, I mean, first impressions count, don't they?
Yeah.
But I think this...
You've only got one chance to make
and
that first impression.
I'm being completely honest here. I think where I go wrong, hearing you say that, Gerda, where I go wrong is, I've just had this recently, so...
Self-critical here.
No, I'm literally bearing all, guys. This is what it's for. You want to see the vulnerable side of us, guys. So I feel where I go wrong is my image does not
represent who you are.
No, it doesn't. And I've just had this recently, actually. Like, my whole Instagram page, it's not fake by any means. That is me. That is how I look.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I get up to. But
guys are attracted to you based on your look.
100%.
And then when they get to know your personality, it's completely not what they were expecting.
I think they expect me to be almost
the pretty girl,
the quiet girl, the yes girl, which I am absolutely not, if anyone knows me. So I think I'm the complete opposite.
Yeah. So look,
I think that's a guy problem, honestly. And any blokes out there probably thinking, what an arsehole. But it's true. If you like somebody based on their pictures or whatever basic information you've got out there, don't make a presumption.
I agree.
I like my trainers, I like my cars, and I spend money like it's going out of fashion. And then also, like, for example, most of my pictures, I've got a drink in my hand, and she was like, you don't want to put that across to her. She didn't think you're an alcoholic. Maybe I am, actually. But
I would think you've actually like a good time.
Right?
Yeah, and good time.
I just think, like, there's got to be one thing that's attracted to that person, and unfortunately, on a dating app, it is going to be the picture. And I don't care anybody that says otherwise as a bloke. I'm going to look at your picture and say,
and that's why I would never go on a dating app.
That's why it's so
it
hard.
Already goes against everything I believe.
Yeah, that's why it's so hard.
And this is a problem. And this is a problem. And then I tell you what, the other biggest fears as a bloke that I have is that dreaded WhatsApp girls group chat.
We love a group chat. Why do you dread that?
Tell us why.
Go into detail there. Why do you dread a girls group chat?
Because there's this whole thing about being a bloke and being manly, and I honestly, this is very cocky, but I'm very confident. But when it comes down to it, even when I told Denise, I was like, "What did you tell your girls about me?" And she was like,
"Oh, I love that."
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Oh, it's serious.
And so on our first date, because of lockdown and all of these rules and everything like that, she's from Essex, I'm obviously Ipswich, and because I'll come home for lockdown because I live in London.
Ippy crew.
And,
switch.
We went to a park in Chelmsford. It was really nice. We had a walk, and it was just the best way to be able to meet up, but we can't do anything. So when we met up, it was like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. So I went into the town centre, got a coffee for us, and then met up with her. But
nice.
Oh my God, I love that already.
This is lovely.
Oh my God. Can guys out there that chat me up, can you take note from Gerda, please?
Yes, please.
So we've been talking a while, and as I started to like her and get to know her, obviously Valentine's Day had passed and everything, and I was like, look, I like this girl. This is just me who I am. So when I went and met her, we went for a walk and stuff, but I bought her a little gift.
Oh my God!
What did you buy? How did you even know what to buy?
Oh my God! I'm literally having a breakdown.
We've been speaking since January, so we met up in February. So probably about 3-4 weeks we've been talking.
Yeah. You kind of get to know each other, don't you? And
it's messaging constantly, and then which is great, not in a bad way constantly, in a great way constantly.
Yeah, because sometimes that annoys the hell out of me when it's constantly, and I'm like, I'm busy.
No, but when it's the right person,
when it's the right person, I love it.
Yeah,
I
when
love
it's just that person, it's like
you can't get enough.
It didn't feel like chit chat or small talk. It was just right. And so she had told me, she was like, just in convo. She was like, I like roses, and that sounds stuck up, but I only like roses and stuff. So
she knew you were going to buy her flowers. She knew.
No, so what I had done was that you get these rose teddy bears. So they're made out of like fake roses, but they're in the shape of a teddy bear.
You are old school.
I think you're one of a kind.
No, there's lots of people out there, but you know what it is?
Where? Please tell me where, Gerda. Please tell me where.
Sat nav out.
Please, I'm literally writing it down as we speak, putting it into the notes into the phone.
God.
We do exist. It's just, I don't like my mates, I've got no problem telling them that when I first met her, I bought her this rose teddy bear, and they're like, yeah, because they know me, and they're like, that's exactly what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
like, don't get me wrong, my friends aren't like me. They're like, I wouldn't do that. That's gay. That's too much.
Yeah, but each to their own.
Yeah, that goes a long way.
To be fair, Louise, if you went on a date, right, we're saying this. If I know what you're gonna say. I've got to just cut in.
I know what you're gonna say.
Louise is giving it large to over there, right? Oh, you're one of a kind. Oh, I love this, right? If Louise came back from, in fact, it would be before she came back from a date. If you were on a date, Louise, and
I know what you're gonna
someone gave you a teddy bear made of roses, or even just flowers, or even just a teddy bear, or a gift, full stop, you'd be like, it's too much. He gave me a gift. It's too much.
But you know, I think...
And don't deny it.
I would. I'd be like, oh my God, he got me a gift.
And you text me and go, I don't know.
You would say, Lucy would say to me, oh, Louise, that's so lovely. Stop overthinking it. And I'd be like, but...
I'd be like, how lovely, like.
But then I always feel that I've got to make a judgment and be like, do I like them already?
Yeah,
do they want me to like them already?
Why have they bought me a gift? She'd be like, why have they bought me a gift? They don't even know me yet.
Yeah, I know. I would be like
it's
that.
all relative, though, right? It depends on how long you. Some people
this is it,
will
good.
match on Wednesday and go on a date on Friday. I definitely wouldn't.
No,
exactly.
You put the graft in, haven't you?
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I think it's about how the conversation's supposed to go, how interested you are in, and what you're going to ask about.
So, that being said, me saying that would possibly put Louise off. What do you think turns guys off, Gerda?
Could she have done anything to turn you off? I know you liked her.
Whether that be on a date, whether that be in bed. I mean, what?
I think very much so for me is like somebody who's, especially if we've been talking, because I don't tend to speak to somebody and then go straight on a date like within a couple of days. We'll talk for at least a week or something.
Yeah, I like that.
Idea.
I like that.
Before I'll ask you out, right?
Yeah.
Because you've got to get over that whole crap about, I work here and I do this. Yeah, that's all great. You've got to get past that bit.
Yeah.
But I think if you turned up really shy and quiet and didn't talk, then I'm going to feel that you're not really interested, especially if we've been speaking for a little while.
Yeah.
But because she said this to me, she was like, so if I was all quiet, would you have not spoken to me? I was like, it's difficult to answer that because I already knew you before we met. Because of lockdown, we weren't able to meet.
Yeah.
So we had no option but to get to know each other.
And I've got to say, that's been nice on some levels, isn't it? Being able to actually go back to the old school way of actually talking before you actually, you're out on a night out and you're drunk, and then, that kind of embarrassing stuff happens.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of awkwardness away. But 100%, if somebody was like too quiet and shy,
so quiet and shy is a no-go for you.
But then sometimes, like, she genuinely was not in a I don't like you shy way, so I'm just gonna like be a bit backward or come step away. But then I think she evolves
with you, if you know what I mean. She comes out of her shell the more. Yeah, she's not quiet.
Absolutely.
Period. She just comes out of.
But then I also kind of think that as the bloke, I need to make that 5% more effort as well.
So would it bother you? Would it bother you then if she wanted to pay for everything? I mean, maybe not everything, but if you had a meal.
We actually go through this quite a bit actually, because she I don't think she'll mind, but she lives out like Shenfield way, and I always go and see her, but there's not a specific reason I don't mind my town, I don't mind anything, but I just think that's just a done thing to do. I'll go and see you. I'll come out to you.
So again,
absolutely.
Very old-fashioned.
I did date a guy during the first lockdown. He was really old school, and I've got to say, actually, I know I'm here saying, oh my God, why can't I date a guy like that? He was lovely and he was so thoughtful, but we were just more friends. But those who know who I'm talking about, but he was just, oh my God, anyone would be lucky to have him, like lucky. You have to get through me first because I want to make sure you're good enough.
Absolutely.
But, he was just lovely. But he was like that. He would come to see me all the time.
Yeah, and she's like, I just feel like you're putting fuel in, you're coming to see me.
Well, at least she's aware of it. If she was just take, she wouldn't have even.
Yeah, and it's really not. But you just understand that person doesn't like. If I felt that she was just that type of person that's just expecting that, then it'd be a bit different. But then that's just me as well. But I'm kind of like, I do want to pay on like the first dates, and I will go to pay first. And but I think it's. I don't know, I just think like we are in the 21st century as well. You have to be a bit realistic here.
It is a bit give and take, isn't it, as well?
Whether we've got home responsibility with mum, dad, or family and kids, or whatever your life is, I just think that it does need to be a bit equal, just as much as I'm more than happy to pay for stuff.
Nice to hear. Very nice.
I also live in London, and like when I'm in Ipswich, it's like a couple of quid for a pint, but it's £5 in London.
Yeah,
it's just like the rules do tend to apply a bit differently, but also at the same stage, I kind of think that as a bloke, you do need to put your hand in your pocket first. And
I was just going to say,
I struggle
there's
with
this
that
whole
bit,
thing, isn't there? Like you sit there and you think, right, who's paying the bill?
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay. And then it's like, are you sure?
Yeah.
But I think, but I have no qualms of being like, it's fine, I'll get this, I'll pay.
Yeah.
But I don't
to pay.
Because me and Lucy are really strong women. Yeah. We're strong, independent women.
And I don't like the awkwardness.
We've got our shit together. We've got our life together. We know what we want. We know who we are. I don't know. That's another podcast for you.
Yeah.
But I just think I don't want to come across intimidating. Like I can, I can pay for this.
Don't you mean bossy?
Bossy. Don't you mean what was that word?
What would you call abrasive? Louise has been called abrasive before on dates.
Recently I got called abrasive, and I'm thinking, you have no idea.
I don't know where you're finding these blokes from. You just need to.
I do, Gerda, and if you listen to me a little bit more, Gerda, she might be laughing.
Do you know what? I think I've got one more question to ask you, and then I'm going to ask you another one.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you something at the end of this. So, obviously, this is before the question I want to ask you, actually. So,
what do you want to ask?
No, I will at the end. Yeah, don't you want to know?
Yeah, I do want to know.
So, obviously, you've been with the girl you're seeing. I wouldn't say girlfriend. Don't want to put labels on it yet or whatever. For a little while. Just girlfriend. So we're going to ask you, at the end of our last podcast, we spoke about the bush. We spoke about things like that.
Gerda, for me, I'm not so interested in this whole dating scene, but what I am interested in, and what a lot of girls have been asking us in the DMs, is... do you trim the fro down below? Or
Absolutely.
And do you like to embrace the bush or go Gary Baldy?
No, do you like the girls to embrace the bush or be Gary Baldy?
Yeah, come on, talk to us.
Yeah, it has to be gone. Like, I don't
Gary Baldy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, come on,
Absolutely.
All times, girls should look after themselves.
Yeah. Although I do know somebody who had a landing strip once before, and I can't remember. There might be something my sister knew. I can't remember where this comment come from, but it's stuck with me forever. We were talking about bikini lines and things like that, and somebody said, "Oh, I have a landing strip," and they said,
"A bit old-fashioned."
Yeah, and they said, "Oh," and she said, "For I can't think what his name was, for whoever to land his jumbo."
Love it.
Yeah.
Or his helicopter.
Or his helicopter.
Oh, I love it.
So my question to you, Gerda, right, to summarise our conversation up, and thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Is, you said to me, where am I finding these guys from? Would you like a challenge?
Yeah, go on.
Would you like to?
Sounds a bit shy there, doesn't it?
Yeah, you do a little bit, don't you? Would you
being abrasive again?
Right, I'm being abrasive. Would you like to recommend me some nice guys that you might know, or recommend them to me? Show me some pictures.
Oh, Gerda, please take up this challenge.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I definitely would. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, then. There you go. So granted.
We'll await the date.
Oh, yeah!
We'll await the date.
Most definitely.
Gerda, we've got to say goodbye.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for being our first guest.
Thank you so much. It was so good to chat to you.
And we will speak again soon.
Defo, thanks for having me on, girls.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Take care, Gerda.
Bye.
Wow.
That was absolutely brilliant. It was so good to have him on.
I can't believe it.
So good to have him on.
Many years since we spoke together.
I know, so many years. And I hope the challenge comes through.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I think he raised some really, really good points there.
Good points.
A lot that I actually agree. He sounds just up my street.
Yeah.
It's a shame he's taken.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was there and I was thinking, God, man, what the hell? How did I miss this one?
You wouldn't like the teddy bears. Too thoughtful.
No, yeah, too full on. No, but that is there right there, guys, and girls actually out there. Just goes to show you there is men out there.
Yeah.
Sometimes I know we get a little bit like, oh, is there anybody out there for me?
What's nice to hear is that he felt it's the old school approach.
I love that.
And it's the whole... it runs through the whole... It's consistent.
Yeah.
He's old school. He ended up meeting somebody through a friend, so there's no apps involved.
No.
He
and
likes
that's the
to
thing.
get to know people.
It's the apps. It's the apps.
I think you know
they have
how
a lot
much
to
I hate
answer
the app.
for. Yeah.
Okay, if you need to find a buddy and things like that, I'm sure
I would recommend Tinder if you want to find a buddy.
I'm sure they're brilliant. But and I do know people that have ended up getting married.
Yeah, and so do I. Yeah, so do I.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
And I have had a lot of success stories. So after the dating episode went out, obviously loads of you were getting in touch, and it was so good to make me realise I'm not an alien, right? And
she is.
I'm from out of space.
No,
I'm so glad that I'm not an alien. And I had so many people come to me with success stories as well to make me feel more like Louise.
Relatable.
That it can happen.
And for me, I have to say, it's been a massive eye-opener. This whole couple of episodes of dating.
I know.
I mean, in my current situation, which we will get into, not just me, but other people out there, it's an eye-opener and a little bit daunting. It all feels quite shallow. I don't really know how I'm feeling about it all. But it's been good to hear from now a male perspective. That was really good. More comfortable.
That it's not just the girls that are feeling like that, because the guys equally feel the same when they go on rubbish dates too.
Absolutely. But I mean, this is what make ours a double. Oi, oi.
It's all about.
It is all about. Why do we make it a double, Louise?
Because a single won't do.
Yes.
I think ding, 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 ding,
ding-a-ling. Ding-a-ling.
Oh, do you know what, guys? It's been so good.
I've enjoyed today.
Yeah, it's been really, really good. And give us some feedback.
Really enjoyed today.
How you feel like, it was having a guest on the show.
Please keep my phone busy.
Yeah, and please keep our DMs busy, because that's literally how we get by, reading stories and things like that. And we want to reach out more to you guys. So, but once again,
girls, give us your thoughts on Gerdit's views.
Yeah, 100%.
And just keep us with all the information.
I mean, like we said in our intro, get involved.
Yeah, get involved, people. Time out,
guys. Yeah, so we'll see you and speak to you soon.
Bye.